Hi, ladies. Hey, visitors. How's everyone doing? Hi. So, I don't know what the title of this video is yet, so I can't say look at the title and then you'll know what we're doing because I don't know yet. I know what I was planning to do, but I don't know what's going to happen. So, how's everyone doing? Happy New Year again to everyone. I have, let me see how much time I got. I got 30 minutes. So hopefully this won't be long. And when I edit it, it'll even be shorter. But I'm getting ready to go watch This Is Us. I don't know if anybody watches that, but that is my family's show since season 1. We were down and love the show. So it's coming back on tonight after their holiday break. So we're all trying to get ourselves ready to get out to the TV in the living room. So what I was going to do was to show you an eye look completed. And then I was going to do empties because I have a bunch of stuff that I keep dragging around with me that I was like, okay, I'm going to do these in empties. And I moved it from the other apartment to this apartment, a box of empty stuff. So yeah, I need to get rid of that stuff. So all of the visitors who are here, my name is Renee. You've reached Blessed and Beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you will join us on the front row. There is plenty of room on the front row. And guess what? You're fine because we're all 6 feet apart. Everybody has their own space. We got our snacks. We have our drinks. We are straight. And say squad, say hey, how you doing? Hi. Make all our visitors feel welcome. Let them know. Come on in. We love you all here. So today, I'm going to finish up this eye look, and that might be all I get to do. We'll see. I still have my gigantic box. Let me show. Wait, let me show. Yeah, all of this. Empties. Every time something, I was like, oh, I get something about that on the channel.
I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with Viseart, but I do know this is a 12-pan eyeshadow palette, and it says that it has 12 matte shades. It's ideal for accenting, sculpting, creating striking, reflective beauty, and it is a sumptuous shadow collection. And this one descends from the iconic Neutral Mattes palette. So that's this palette right here. And when I saw it, I was like, yes, it's neutral, but it has some shades down here, some colors, right? So I was really excited about that. And what I'm finding out is I really think this is a palette, just as it is saying. I mean, you can use it alone, which is what I was trying to do. But it shows that this is for adding depth and dimension and intensity to other looks. And so, like, if I was doing a look with blue and I wanted to deepen up my outer corner, then I would choose something like this. Or if I had like some pink going on and I just wanted a deeper pink just in my crease, you know, that's where this would come in. So I'm trying to use it just as a all-in-one palette, all mattes. It's hard. Okay, it's hard. So I hope you all can, let me see if you all can see, just let me turn it. There we go. These are the swatches. And what I did was I put the primer. It is the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow primer. So I put that up at the top just to see if it was swatched differently. And then these are swatched without the primer. And as you can see here, primer just helps it stay. This already started coming off, you know, so the primer is good for helping it stay. Not necessarily good for swatching because it took me a minute to really get these to stand out as much as these did.
Team editors getting dressed, and my mom is finishing something up. We usually call each other back and forth, you know, while we watch this show. Those of you who haven't watched it, I would not say, oh, it's a great show, you should watch it tonight, unless you're good with catching up. This is something that I really think, if you're trying to get the gist of the story and all of the different things that happen, you would really need, I would suggest, to go back to season 1 and start there. It would answer a whole lot of questions. But it is a good show. It's very, it has like a lot of different everyday topics that they kind of, you know, do in the story and stuff like that. So, you know, for that reason, it's good, you know. But to follow the whole storyline, I would suggest going back to season 1. You would finish season 1 in 2 days. I know we did. I had everybody coming over to the house to watch. Everybody watched it, caught on. So anyway, let me get on to what I'm doing. All right.
So what I did was I showed you, I did this. This brown here is in the crease, and I blended it upward. Then this color right here, I believe it's this color, is here. And you see how it's not even light, so I'm gonna have to go back over it again because I really wanted it to look like one of those like pop. And then this navy blue, of course, is in the outer corner. And what I had to do for this navy blue in the outer corner that is like trying to like just not let me be great right now, I had to tap it in with this bullet or pencil shaped brush and really put it exactly where I want it. And I made the mistake the last time and I had blue up here and it would not get off at all. So I just had to wipe it all off and start all over. So I just gently placed it there. And then I took this brush by Farah, right? Yes, it is a blending brush by Farah. F-A-R-A-H is the way you spell it. And I used this with nothing on it. This is what it picked up. And I just took it and blended. So it would stay where I want it to stay, but blend out a little bit. So that's what I was working on when I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go on, talk to the ladies, say hello to all the visitors, finish up this eye look, and maybe get a couple of empties in before I have to go watch This Is Us. It's an awesome show. That will go off until 10, so I probably will be ready to go to bed by then. So I was like, let me talk to them really quick right now, and I can edit while I'm watching the show. All right, so give me a chance to finish up, and then I'll come back and do the inner eye part. Okay, so I finished, I think, with the blue. I'm probably still going to put a little bit more. But now I'm going to go to this color right here. It's like a really nice yellow beigey type of color. Almost like banana powder, just a little bit darker. And I'm just putting that here. Now, the team editor got this for me for my birthday. This mirror. Let me see if you can see it. I don't want to blind y'all, but yeah, that. And it's all nice and lit up, and I love it. Let's get thoughtful gifts. Okay. So when I tell you these are pigmented, I mean, I'm barely putting this into the pan. And look at all this color. Amazing. So for that reason, I like the palette. I think I didn't like this palette because I wasn't sure exactly how to use it, at least for myself. But just by, not giving up, because I was about ready to pick something else. Ladies don't give up unless we need to, but I don't need to do this. That's what wipes are for. Wipe it off, start over. So I just wiped it off. I said, we'll start over. And so I don't dislike it. It's just not, it hasn't been easy for me. Let me just say that. So if anybody has any Viseart palettes, I've never worked with this formula before, so I was kind of excited that we were getting it because it's a little expensive, the palettes that I've seen. So it'll be interesting to see if BoxyCharm has any of these palettes in the add-ons and to see how much they would charge for that add-on. But yeah, it's a little expensive. Yeah. So I got all my shades in there. I'm going to go on my crease one more time. One more again. And I had a different brush for each one because I didn't want to mix up the colors. So, yeah, I had this one for the brown. But, I know working with this more will help me to be, a little bit more skilled in working with palettes of this caliber. And I tell you, the color is there. There's no doubt about that. The color is there. I just got to get my blending on with this. All right, it's not bad. The other thing that I needed to do that I didn't do, hindsight 2020, I didn't swatch. So when I put the first color on and got really dark, I was like, wait a minute, let me go back and swatch. So this would be good to do, if you're getting a palette with a formula that you're not used to, something that's new. And once I swatched them and I saw that the colors that I was choosing, even though they were one color in the pan, they were darker once you started applying them, especially on the eye primer. Once I saw that, I was like, oh, let me just go ahead, take it all off. I already had messed up the blue. I had blue like, it went far. And this Marc Jacobs primer, it is the truth. I'm telling you, you put that down, they don't budge at all. You see these here, never moved. This is already almost gone, never moved. So Marc Jacobs primer, just in case you wanted to know, this is very good. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll tell you about some empties. So I'll be right back.
Okay, this is the eye look. This eyelash gave me some problems because I should have just done the magnetic ones and I didn't. I was like, oh, I can do those. This one went on in like 5 seconds. This one was like, no, we don't want to do it. Took it off twice. So that means it's time to go. So I'm going to go watch and during commercials, I'm going to run back. Yeah, I'm back. Oh my gosh. That episode was amazing. Amazing. I wanted to come during commercials, but you know how you're so into the show and then the commercial comes on and you're just sitting there talking about the show and then you realize, oh, it's a commercial. I was supposed to go do some more stuff. So I just said I'll do it all afterwards. So look, and we were just so into it. The editor said, don't cry, Mom. You're going to mess up your eye look. It was so good. So good. I still advise y'all this episode. I mean, it was good. Like, you would piece it together, but yeah, watch it from the beginning, from episode 1. Alright, so I'm going to finish up my look and come back and do our empties. And, but this is what I did with that Viseart palette. And it's more neutral than anything, and I just added that pop of blue since I had this blue shirt on, because y'all know blue's my favorite color. So, yeah, this is it. And these are my lashes from Cara Beauty. Yeah, I have so many lashes from there, and I'm probably going to get some more, but I just love their lashes. Alright, so let me finish up, and then I'll be back. Hey, sweeties. Hi. It's so quiet in here because everybody's gone to bed. So I feel loud, but I want to make sure you all can hear me. This is my final look. And I will say that I've learned to like, not necessarily love, but I've learned to like this Viseart palette. So this is my eye look. And I know I messed up over here. Some black somewhere it doesn't belong. But I used 3 colors. I used the blue here in the corner. I used this bright beigey banana-y kind of color. And I used back and forth between these 2. So it came out nice. I did have to play around with it, and like down at the bottom, I put this brown right here by mistake, and this is brown. So I had to go over that with this color up here between those. It was like, so this is the final look. And on my lips, oh, I love this. I didn't know I would love it. e.l.f. Cosmetics, this is their lip lacquer, and this is the color Moody. It is so nice, a very nice nude color, and it's for my skin tone, which I love. It's a very, very nice color. And then, of course, to make it, you know, be great on as a whole, did I drop it? I had an e.l.f. lip liner in the color brown. If I say it again, I don't know. It's time for me to go to bed, y'all.
Alright, y'all. So, okay, empties. It's going to be a little longer than normal, but we're going to get through it. Empties, I already told you about the Cream of Nature line for hair. It's this Moisture and Shine shampoo, and it has argan oil in it. And then there's the conditioner, the Intense Conditioning Treatment. I love this. Works very well. I always run out of this first. So normally I would have to get 2 conditioners to 1 shampoo. So this is really good, especially if you've been going through a dry spell with your hair. And then the Cream of Nature Argan Oil from Morocco. It's their recovery leave-in milk. Smells amazing. Both my son and I use this. It's good for softening up your hair, detangling, conditioning, less frizz. And put it on at any time. You don't have to do it like on wash day only. Some days where, you know, a style that I had dried out and I'm trying to make it last another day or 2, I'll go in with some of this. So, yes, that's the first of my empties. All right, let me find the next one. All right, sticking with the hair category, this was Carol's daughter. You can't even read it. That's I tore this up. I love this. The Carol's daughter cocoa cream coil enhancing moisture butter. And it says that this is for very dry, curly to coily hair. Both my son and I use this. I don't remember how it smells. It has a smell, but it's just a regular, nothing great, nothing bad. So it has coconut oil in it, coconut milk, mango butter, and muru butter. That's the new ingredient that has been coming into a lot of different products. But I really like this. I don't know if I think I liked my Cream of Nature products better, but I did like it. You can tell because it's gone, and I'm not sure if I would purchase this anymore. Maybe. I'm not sure. But I did use it. I did like it. So that's that. I don't know how much that cost. If I find out that information, it'll float around me somewhere. All right. And in the same category of hair, this is the Shea Moisture Cream Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. This stuff right here is the bomb. I'm telling you, I love this. I have another one. I've already replaced it. So I know this is going to become part of my, hair stuff. This stuff, it doesn't really have a smell, but it is so soft. Very, very moisturizing. Very, very moisturizing. And so the way that I knew that this worked the best was after I dyed my hair blonde, and I didn't like it. And I think I went back and dyed it again. Still didn't like it. Then I put the what is that called? The booster, something on there. It was purple. Yeah. After all three of those, my hair was dry. This stuff right here made it work. So we also have the shampoo. I thought I pulled it out to show. Yes, this is the shampoo. So it's intense hydration. This has fig extract and baobab oil. Always a lot of nice oils and just all kinds of ingredients that are good for your hair. Shea Moisture has something for everyone, but this has become part of what I've been using, and that's probably why I haven't gone back to this yet. But these will stay in my collection. Love these. So I have a brand new one already. I saw there's a little teeny bit in here. I can tell you this is the consistency of this mask. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing. Oops, forgot I was swatching on there. So yeah, love this stuff. It's so good to my hair. So still using it. I still love it, even though, my hair is pretty much repaired now and I'm just doing a lot of protective styles. Works. All right, and the last in the hair category is this Camille Rose Curlade Moisture Butter. Love this as well. I love anything Camille Rose. And I believe I have something in my collection. I know it's not this because I looked to see if I had another one. It's something different, but this was the moisture butter. Love these. These are so good for just, day-to-day moisturizing, especially if you're wearing your hair natural. I usually do a lot of twist outs and some curls sometimes with the rods. And so on a daily basis, when I need more moisture, I can use this without it taking my curl pattern away. So I love these. Yes, this is good for detangling as well. So let me see, do I have any more hair products? I think that's all the hair. All right, so moving on to skincare. I need to get something to drink. 1 second. Hair's in my mouth. Okay, so I was just going to tell you that I feel like an adult with a sippy cup. It feels just like a sippy cup. All right, moving on. I spilled some on me. That's what that is. This is lemon water. I don't know. I'm tired. That's what it is. All right, so skincare. This is the one. Okay. this is the replacement and some in here. This is the Empty. This is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. They help exfoliate, tone, and brighten. These are the truth. My skin has smoothed out so much with all of the skincare products that I do get from BoxyCharm, but this right here, this is amazing. I'm already on my second one, and I will be purchasing another one because I believe I saw this in the add-ons last time, so I'm hoping it's there because I'm halfway through. Let me show you what it looks like. It's these pads, and they're amazing. They really are. And I saw why people love those. This is a smaller amount. I know they have a bigger one. I think this has 28. It has 28 in here. So, yeah, always got to have those. What else for skincare? Well, I showed you all this before. This is the Fourth Ray Beauty. You get it through ColourPop. And this was the 25% Rainfall Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And it has started changing colors. And now it doesn't look like it changed colors, which is really weird. But I've already pulled out some other serums, and this is almost a year old. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this go into my trash pile. What is the shelf life on this? It doesn't even say. But yeah, the other day it was kind of like a yellowish color, and then I guess as I shook it up, it went back. But like I said, I've had this for a long time. October 2019. Yeah, time for that to go. Also in my skincare, now this is not empty, but it will be by the time I do my next empties. This will be gone. This is how much I have left, and this was the 500 milliliters of the Pixie Treats Glow Tonic. I call this gold in a bottle. I love this. This, along with these facial radiance pads and my my masks that I do, my skin has smoothed out so much. I will say that this is the best that my skin has ever been in life. I really believe that. I mean, I had good skin, but I would have a lot of breakouts. Even as an adult, I started having breakouts. And then with the different medicines that I take, especially if they were medicines that were injected, let me tell you, my face was, I had like an infection. It got bad. Let me just say that. But this is the best that my skin has ever been in life. And I'm loving all these products. And this one is gold in a bottle for me. So you should try this. I'm going to see how much this 500 milliliters is again. But I do know that the 18-ounce one, I believe, was like $30. So I got this for $50, I believe. But it was on it was some kind of sale that they had. This is not normally $50. I think this is more like, I'm going to look it up and put it around here so you can see. Gold in a bottle. Definitely. All right. Do I have any more skincare? That rounds up skincare. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next category. Okay. I think I'm ready. Yes. All right. So now we're going to move on to makeup. Put this away. All right, we're going to move on to makeup. I have a lot of different things. Okay, let's start with this. I have eyebrow pencils. This one is the Morphe eyebrow pencil. This went fast. That's the bad thing about these. They don't last very long. Like, it probably would make sense to get 2 or 3 at a time because I know the Morphe ones are $5. This Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim, I believe, is $8. I'm not for sure, but this is the first of each, and I've already, wait, no, let me think. These are the second of each, okay? So I've had 2 of these, and I've had 2 of these, and I did not have money at the time when I needed to get new ones, so I went back to my ABH, you know, the little pot, which I don't know where it is right now, but yeah, I went back to using that. Here it is, and I don't like it. I'm just using it because now it's just I've been too lazy to go get it. I need to put it in an order or something. But Yeah, I use the ABH, but I don't know. I just like the pencil better. So these are empties. Definitely, if you find these, look into these. Very, especially this Morphe one is really good for getting like little hair like you know, on your eyebrows to make it look kind of like you have little hairs, and then you can fill it in. And there is another one that I also like by NYX Cosmetics as well, and I believe theirs is $10. This one was, what is the shade? It's good to know the shades because sometimes they'll say that they're brown, but they will come out black. This one actually says black for Maybelline Ultra Slim 264 black. Um, this one says chocolate mousse. So it's good to know, you know, chocolate mousse is the darkest one that they have. So that when you get to the store, you don't get discouraged, because I know sometimes they'll say deep brown, but they won't say black. And so I'm like, is this close to black or is this really a brown? So you kind of have to go through trial and error with those. But these both worked well for me. This is the Master Conceal Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer. This is my second one of these. And because I was getting so many concealers through BoxyCharm, I decided, you know, I just would hold off on purchasing. But if I ever run low, this is definitely what I would get. And I get the shade medium. The dark, there is a medium dark. But in the winter time when my skin lightens up, the medium is the best. So I definitely am going to get another one of these. And I have this Petite and Pretty mascara. This actually is a year old because this was in my first BoxyCharm box, and this month is my anniversary for BoxyCharm. I've had 12 boxes, so now I'm starting over again. This was nice. I really like this. This has a big brush, see, and then it kind of went in, and it was very it had a lot of pigment. Once it started getting glunky, that's when you know it's time to go. So it has been in my empties box for a while. All right, so that's definitely going out. And sad but so true, I'm gonna have to get rid of my Lash Princess. I've been trying to hold on to it because this is my favorite of all time, even over the Petite and Pretty. This is my favorite, and I just saw it on Amazon for $4.99, so I'm going to get another one. I know I got about 50 mascaras over here, and I think we're getting another one this month. I've been looking at some spoilers, so I won't need to buy any, but if this is able to sit and not start its shelf life until it's opened, I think I'd rather buy one and just have it on deck for just in case. But this is my fave, and it is the False Lash Effect. Now, there are other ones that I do want to try by the same company. There's about 4 of them, I believe, but y'all, this comes through. This is lady approved. This is the best ever. Love it. All right. Now, let's see what else we got. Okay, of course, there's one of these in here, and I have 3 floating around that are perfectly fine. I just keep buying them when I see them. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Liner, and it is in black, and I love this formula. It dries down, but it's not like so matte. It's kind of like in between a matte and like a glossy look. So I do like that. It doesn't flake off. I love that as well. And it has a very, very fine point that helps me make the best wings when I do a winged eyeliner. The only thing that I do not like about this particular product is that if you over twist, which is very easy to do because it's so small, there's not that much twisting, it will break the cap and then it won't stay on. So what I've done is taken some tape and tightly pulled it together to keep this from being, you know, opened and cracked, and that allowed me to screw it on tight. If not, it would have dried out. And this is the second one that I've had to do this for. So it's just that this cap is easily, you know, able to break when you're screwing the cap back on. But that's not going to stop me from buying them. All right, continuing with makeup. Now these all, all right, let me tell you. So, okay, I was going to say, wait a minute. Okay, so this is by Buxom. I was purchasing these when I first found out about Buxom, and it was like the best thing since sliced bread for me. And I think this was like $5 or something on eBay. Yeah, so this is about gone. I know it doesn't look like it is, but it's hollow inside. So I really, really like this. And that this is the one that has that peppermint where you get that tingling. Loved it. And this color was just beautiful. One day I was driving down and looked up in the windshield and I was like, wow, it was shining, glossy, very, very pretty. So I think this may be my second one. I don't know where you would find these except for on eBay. I always see the full-size ones at like Ulta or Sephora. But if you go on eBay, they have a lot of these in all the colors. And they sell them, I think a good price is about $5. Some people will get over and charge 10. But I think about $5 is good for this size. And what is this size? This, I don't know if these are samples or what. This is 2 milliliters. So $5, I think it's about right. Okay, this is from Lipstick Queen. Lipstick Queen was one of the first companies that I saw with all these different shades of glimmer for gloss. And this one is called Time Warp. This is the one that was the sample. And everybody who got a sample, like in their Ipsy bag or whatever, went and sold them. So that's how I got this. We saw these in the store. I believe they're like $22, $23. So when we started seeing the samples, we started jumping in on those. I like this. I didn't finish it. The thing, well, I finished most of it. Let me see if you could tell. I finished most of it, but it got really sticky. And I had a full-size one. I just had to throw away. It was just the formula. It was just like you could feel it on your lips. Not initially, just as it started to deteriorate and get old. So if you do buy any Lipstick Queens like this, just know that that will happen towards the end. But this just about was used up. And I think I got this. This is 2.5 milliliters, probably about $5 on eBay. Water break, water break. Okay, so ladies and visitors, so we've been here 40 minutes already. Now, I'm going to trim it down. I'm not going to let it be that long. But for those of you who are here and are seeing my empties, what do you think? Do you like this type of video? Would you like me to continue to do a video for my empties, just like have a lot of empties videos that you could check out? I like empties because it kind of lets you know what products are really good and so good that people will actually use it all the way until it's gone. So I've even had a lot of stuff, lip glosses, all kinds of stuff that I just never got to the end of it. But when I started seeing people saying, I got to the end of this and I bought it again twice and it was the best thing since sliced bread, that means it's something that I'm going to want to try. So, if you see that, as I do and would like to have more videos like this, just let me know down in the comments. If not, let me know. So I will do something like this again. But continuing with makeup, I have this Almay Goddess Gloss. And I bought this before the Lipstick Queen. I believe this was like another one of those ones that were kind of out there with their shimmery products, and this was a drugstore brand. So I did like this one. The lady who worked in a Walgreens? I think it was a Walgreens. She was very knowledgeable about makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So she suggested this, and I really, really liked it. Let me see if it still can show you the color. I know it has gotten very, lip gloss, it just deteriorates and gets very, very thick, and then you can't use it anymore. But that was that, and that was the glimmer that it had, and I really liked it. I don't smell anything. I don't know if it never smelled or if it's just too old, but I really like this. I don't remember how much it was. Probably around like $8. Not very expensive at all. A lot of drugstore products like this are very affordable. So, you know, don't sleep on those. And these, I've tried 2 of them. They were very, very good. I don't know what happened to the other one. I think I lost it. But this one I liked. Okay. Didn't get to the bottom of it before it just became too gloopy, but really, really did like that one. You know, I got a lot of lip gloss, y'all, so probably don't get to the end of any of them. If you can see, you'll see. It's coming up. Got a lot of them. All right, so we are finished with makeup, I believe. I think so. So let me get together my last items. Be right back. All right. I had to have a cookie break and a water break. Okay. So let me show you what I found. I was trying to show you earlier. It was the e.l.f. Lip liner. I believe it's just brown. There's like no writing on here whatsoever. But I put these 2 together for my look on my lips. Loved it. Nude for me. Like it. Okay. All right. So let me keep going. Okay. Well, now we're in body care. And most of this is from Bath and Body Works, so it's soaps and different things that I have. All right, so first I had this pink Prosecco Ultra Shea 24-hour moisture. These work for me in the summertime. In the winter, it's not enough moisture for me, but in the summertime, yeah, I can use these. And I like to pick different scents that I like, especially if they have a coconut type smell. Also jasmine, and this one has the jasmine in it. And there's another one I had that was coconut. That's almost gone. This one, Sparkling Nights 24-hour moisture, and this one had the sugared coconut. Love these 2. This has a little teeny tiny bit left, so I'm trying to get the last out of it. This one is done, and I believe I have another one. I have this one, lemon pomegranate, and I also have Mary Cherry, and there's one in the car. So this one has the most. All the rest of them, they're like hanging on for just 1 or 2 more squirts out that bottle. Okay, so that's all the lotions. And then I had this body cream, body butter. I took the label off because I planned on using this, but now I have too many jars, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. But it has a little teeny top left in it, so I think I wasn't using this because it was in the car, and I found it one day and I was like, oh, it still smells. It was the it's an orange flavor, mandarin, I believe. It's a something orange, and I took the labels off because I was going to use it, but yeah, didn't get to do that. So moving on. Okay, what else? Bath and Body Works. This, we had these. I got a 6-pack, a 5 or 6-pack for like $30. It was like off the chain cheap, and so I had this one, and I had a gold one, I believe that was in the kitchen. We had a green, like I can't remember all the names, but the colors, we had red, we had green, we had burgundy, we had them all. And I went online and found out you can order the soap that goes in the refill for these, but because I already have 2 floating around, I was like, I don't need a whole bunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. Now, we usually recycle stuff, and my apartment complex does not recycle, so I feel bad because I don't know where to take these. I'm gonna try to find out. I hate to like throw stuff away like that can be recycled. Okay, so moving on. This was a homemade shea butter I purchased from one of my sister's good friends, all the way down to the bottom. Love this. Now in the summer, it was too much. It was a very thick shea butter, and it had a peach scent to it, and it just was so much during the summer, just way too heavy. But once it got to fall and winter, even the texture of this changed, and it became more creamy. And down to the last drop, I was just like digging it out the show. Let me see. Still have a little bit down here. That's that. It's very, it feels so good. And because it's warm in here with the heat, it's very creamy. But if you put it in the fridge, or if it gets even just slightly chilly in here, it will begin to harden. Look at that. So you see why that was too much in the summertime. I'd have been looking like I was eating fried chicken or something. But in the winter, when my skin is dry, like before I go out, you know, for the day, and I know it's cold and I got my leggings on, I usually put an extra layer on before I leave out each day. Well, whenever I go out. But so moisturizing. What you want? What? What is it? You want to go out? Go ahead. Go. Go. Go ahead. He don't know what he want to do. All right. And then let's see. 2 more things. This is from a company called Nectar Sweets, I believe. They have a whole ton of products that look like sweets. They have the soaps shaped like cupcakes. They have ice cream cone type stuff. They have waffles, all kinds of stuff that looks like you can eat it, but it's actually skincare. So I just went in for the scents, and what I liked was that they have customization for your soaps, body butters, for your mask. You tell them what it is that you want to add in, and that's what they'll do. And so for this body butter, you can add in 2 flavors, and I added for one of them pink sugar and lemon. Very, very good. Smelled so nice. You almost wanted to eat it. And then I had a second one, and I can't find a jar, and that one was double coconut. So you don't have to get scents at all. You can say nothing, or if you want one, but all the way like I did, you just say it'll ask you first choice, and I said coconut, second choice coconut. So they just put double in. Smelled good. There's nothing left in here. I can't even like give you a sample. These are very good. So if you've seen them floating around on Instagram or Facebook, try them out. The products are amazing. All right, and I have this Tree Hut here. This is the body scrub. This is the Shea Sugar Scrub Almond and Honey. Loved it. Used it down to the bottom. This would be for summertime. In the winter, it's not enough for me. I need something with a lot more moisturization added to it, because I usually have to come out the shower and then put extra whatever on. But in the summertime, this is really good. So that's how it works for me. I don't want you to say you can't use it because it's not summertime. That's just my body. All right, I think that is it. And so let me tell you this last thing. Just in case you were wondering, Bath and Body Works also has candles. Amazing candles. The smells, just the themes, everything. So crazy good. So I found out here that we can't light candles. You can't smoke and you can't light candles. I mean, I get it, but like, wow. So I've been using up my candles by placing them on the wax burner, and it makes it hot enough for the candle wax to melt. And then I stick a knife inside and stick it in the freezer, and that takes out all the wax. So then you put it through dishwasher or whatever it is, and then you can use it for other things. Now, I don't know if I would use them for food, but just amazing stuff. I put gifts in here and give them to people, because sometimes they want to stand up their makeup brushes, or put their ink pens in here, or you know, their what are these little sponges that we use. And then you see how this one is all decorated. I'll decorate them and give them away as gifts. Find some ways to use them. Now when I'm in here at my sleigh station and I don't want to keep walking back and forth to the bathroom, I'll put water inside and then put my sponge in there so that it can get wet before I use it on my face. And it also sits and kind of loosens up all of this gooky stuff. So now when I wash them, they come out clean quicker. So I also have the ones with the sand in them so that my brushes would stand up. Yeah, I love these, and I've been doing this for all of my candles. I'm now purchasing wax melts. They, I believe Bath and Body Works has some, but I usually get them from Walmart because they have Home Goods, I believe. They smell amazing. So I usually get those and just all my leftover candles as soon as I can get the wax out. Just recycle them. So, wow, that's it. That was all of my empties. Y'all don't know how happy I am. I just feel accomplished because now I can take these somewhere and recycle them or just, I don't know, throw them away. I'm not sure, but they're going to get out of here. Yeah. So, ladies, I'm so sleepy. So thank you so much for being here with me and seeing my eye look and how this came out, and also for just indulging and seeing what some of my empties are. I think that helps you to get to know more about me. So if you are visiting, I know this was a long video, but I hope that it was fun, that it was informative, and that you would love to come back because we would love to have you here on the Slady Squad, and we want to have you right here on the front row. So please, on your way out, subscribe. Tap the bell so that you will know when my next video is going to upload. And as you know what we say around here, whether it is day or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, I hope that it is good. Don't forget to pray because we really need it. And don't forget to slay. All right, ladies. Bye.